What's up, y'all? It's Mr. Brooks.
And I am Don motherfucking Grimm. And yeah, this is the fucking news break. You know what we do here? We fucking give it to you, whether you want it or not. We give it to you.
I think we had a meeting about that last week. I don't think we could just give it to them because we want to, but I'm gonna make you want it.
Look. We can give it to them, but it's up to them whether they accept or not. You know what I'm saying? Anyways.
Okay, we're handing it over, and if you don't grab it, then just don't tell nobody, man. Just if it's not for you, that's fine. But you ain't gotta fucking get fuck my shit up. Anyway, what are we gonna talk about this evening?
For fuck's sake, we went way off the rails there. But okay, we're back on time. So check this out.
Did we?
But did we? Now, here's. But did you die?
Did you die?
Anyways, so what we're talking about this evening is the fact that no matter what you tell people, like what I'm talking about, solid facts and proof of all the shit going on in the world right now, you can point out what's going on. You can tell them all the fucking injustices that are being fucking perpetrated right in front of our fucking faces. You can show proof of this shit. You can show that that it's absolutely just undeniably just in your fucking face happening right now, and people will be like, I don't care. Or, so, well, what am I supposed to do about it? Or they don't believe you. You can give them absolute proof, and they'll just, I don't believe that. That's bullshit. That's CNN.
Well, yeah, that's the two people. It's fucking. Most of them don't believe, and then once you prove it, and they don't have a choice anymore, then they just don't care. Or it's like, or flip it. They'll flip it on you too. What are you doing about it? Oh, motherfucker! I didn't say I had the answers. But if you tell somebody else, then now 3 people will know. You know what I'm saying? Like, come on, man. Like, they're not listening. If people have this idea that the only thing that's true is the mainstream media or something, when we know that to be false. Like, I mean, they've all but admitted it. Like, you can't believe that shit. I don't understand. So, but like, there's so many true things that happen, and I'm kind of like, not to be like hypocritical, but it's like, Don Grimm, sometimes will tell me stuff, and like I don't want to be like sound like a jerk because I'm already a jerk enough as it is without accidentally being a jerk. My purpose jerk is most of the time, so like a fucking accidental jerk. Like, well, I needed my 10% of nice time, and I fucked that up too. So he'll be like, telling me about some shit, and I'm like, God damn it, man. I'm like, nobody gives a fuck, and it's not me that don't give a fuck. I do, but like. I'm sick of you motherfuckers not listening, man. Like, you don't care. Like, I don't understand why it seems like opposite day every fucking day, where it's just like we've all known. I mean, even when I was little, that the newsman's full of shit. He makes up shit. He's a fearmonger and all that. It's always been like a thing, I thought. But now, when they're even the most blatant lies you've ever seen in your life, and now you choose, this is when they believe them the most.
It's brainwashing, dude. Look, we all know that. Okay, well, I'm sorry. All the people that actually, have done any homework of any kind know that the Project Mockingbird thing was real. It's been disclosed by the government. They fucking declassified all that. It's not a fairy tale. It's not a boogeyman in the fucking closet. It's real shit. They manipulated the media to use the media as a propaganda machine, and they're still doing it. So that's why all these people on the left are just believing whatever the fuck they're told, being brainwashed about it, and turning on anyone that doesn't believe the same shit that they believe. Because it literally, if you take a look at how it's been done, you can find the same exact tactics in the military handbooks on propaganda. Same exact tactics. Why? Because they came from the same fucking source, produced by the same fucking people that created the propaganda they use. You people are brainwashed, and that's why you're always that's some bullshit. CNN didn't say that. MSNBC didn't say that. Like, you fucking morons.
And I mean, most of this stuff that is Fox News don't say it either. You know what I'm saying? They obviously have two different viewpoints, but neither one of them are going to give you the real God's honest truth because you can't even take it. You know what I'm saying? I mean, like we've been kind of woke for all these years. It fucking you feel like a clown saying woke anymore. They turned that the same way they did swagger. You know what I'm saying? To have swag used to be a fucking real deal, fucking real G shit thing. You know what I'm saying? Like damn, man, that motherfucker.
That was some
But
John Wayne shit, you know,
yeah,
just
it's like
swagger.
they do it to everything. They do everything like that. Anything. Oh, that sounds like you're a badass or you're manly. Okay, well now we're gonna let all these fucking whack motherfuckers in pink goddamn overalls do it and say it. And it's the same thing. Woke, gangsta-licious. You know what I mean?
Right. It's like Guy Fieri talking, you know, that's gangster. Really? We're talking about creme brulee right here. You're calling it gangster. You know?
That peach cobbler tastes so fucking G. You know, like little low. That is some anyway.
Yeah.
I don't know, man. People just it's like they don't care. And if they don't care, that's fine, but like I guess it's fine. I don't know if it's fine. But just be honest. Don't fucking sit there and be like, "Oh, you already knew that," or you know that you're fucking lying, or they make you crazy. Like you see every fucking show now. At some point, if it's been coming out in the last 2 years, 3 years, they'll have these little overtones like that. You start seeing these classrooms that are like it has like 12 people in it, and every single person has to be a completely different fucking culture. And it's almost like, I mean, that's not, if you're trying to be more realistic, you're not. All you do is try to kiss ass by fucking pretending that we want to be so equal that it's like sometimes there's more fucking blacks than whites. Sometimes you're in a fucking school that's all fucking Mexican people. That's just the way fucking real life is. It's because of the fucking neighborhoods and the things like that. So anyway, I'm getting off track, but like these shows are doing like, they'll throw these little underhanded things in there. And what I'm getting at is this where people get information. People like value that as some sort of factual information that's beneficial to you. Like these shows, the one where they're in the fucking store, like the whole show takes place in the store, superstore, and they fucking some like it worked to their benefit because it's a store. They took that whole COVID shit. The show's worked. I always like the show because it's like everybody in the fucking store. It's all these different people. It's never like this group of people in the neighborhood that all are the same. Because it's a store, you have teenage girls working with them, like old black dudes, and then you got like a Jamaican lady, and then there's this fucking like, there's a dude in a fucking wheelchair, like a fucking gay guy, it's all this shit. And they all work together. So therefore it's a show about all these people. It's great. But then next thing you know, man, through the COVID shit, they're wearing masks, and you start seeing these little things where it's like, ma'am, can you just put on the mask? And then as if that's the nice guy always. And she's just snatch it like, I'm not wearing it, and then like, you're a Nazi and running off breaking stuff and like, these and aliens are coming too, that kind of shit. And it's like, why do you have to make the ones that go against the grain? And I don't even mean hardcore political shit. I mean, if you go against the grain even like a little bit, you're made to look like a fucking demon, man. And everybody's behind it. Every TV show, it's always like just left type shit, or either it's always like somebody finally learned their lesson and came to the left in these shows. If there's somebody that's bad and they need to learn a lesson and become a better person in the show, it's usually somebody that believes in historically right stuff that moves over this way to accept something. And it's never happened the other way. I can't name a single show. I challenge any fucking body out there to comment if you know any show or any episode where somebody is over here thinking everything in the world is fine, and they actually end up over here going, you know what? We do need to protect our fucking country and care about our own people, like in our borders, or stop just giving shit away and ruining fucking veterans' lives and shit. Like, God forbid it.
There is one show. There is one show I could think of that's like that. It's Last Man Standing. That's the only one I can think of. But you know what?
But he's standing his ground against it, right? There's a lot of people trying to get him to move over to the left side. I'm sure of it.
Well,
he's not winning the fight.
And his homie is. But to back what you were saying though about the shit going on in the store and how they always make make the one person that goes against the grain look like they're insane. Even the last episode of Shameless, which I was telling you about earlier before we even got on the air. There's a lady on the show that just had one of the Stop the Steal shirts on, and actually was a fucking sweatshirt thing with the big stop sign, Stop the Steal, and there ended up being a big fucking deal made about it. And they fucking blew up on her and shit, and she wasn't saying anything that wasn't actually already proven. It was just, I mean, there's a lot of people that want to deny that what she said is true, but what she was saying was proven. So, but then they threw a fit because it's the whole leftist agenda thing, So yeah, I get tired of that. But look, folks, the bottom line here is that, like, for example, if you take a look at the PRO Act, like we were talking about earlier, off the air, that's some really, really dangerous shit. It's literally like laying the groundwork for socializing the entire nation's workforce. But if you try to point that out to anybody, they're going to be like, "Oh, no, it does this, it does that, it does this, it does that." Okay, so there are some good things that are packed in there with it too. But if you take a look at the whole fucking thing and you see the big picture of it, or what it's doing, what it's laying the groundwork for, holy shit! But then there's people that'll be like, responding to that, well, it's for the betterment of everybody. Like, no, no, I understand, your skewed perception of what socialism is like this, utopian fucking society where everyone has everything and nobody has to do anything for it. But that's fucking retarded. That's fucking retarded. What are you gonna do? Just have the machines do all the work for the people while everyone stays home and gets fat? I mean, come on now.
Well, that's the same thing. I mean, it goes along with the same type of thing because and people not giving a shit. Granted, look again, hypocrite. Said it a million times. I don't fucking read all this shit either. But you have these articles or these bills or these fucking things that pass or don't get passed that have the things in it that you might want. But like you were saying, you goddamn have a lot of other stuff in there. If something is fucking 1,200 pages, or even in some cases thousands and thousands of pages, 10 or 12,000 pages things, and that's what it takes for you to get your $1,400. You could sum that shit up in a motherfucking paragraph. One sheet of paper, you can fucking lay out what you're offering. Okay, I mean, I understand the plan might take some space, but when you hand somebody 10,000 fucking pages because you want to do something, you have to fucking, what the fuck? It's not that many buts and ands and these and ats, motherfucker. That is some serious business being fucking changed. And it's such a small scale for each individual that nobody even notices. When you're skipping thousands of pages, because here's the sick part. Americans don't read any of that shit, me included. But the really sick, twisted, sad part is the motherfuckers that vote on it, they're not fucking reading it either. They're not, you can't even imagine that any of these cocksuckers up there in the fucking Capitol Hill are actually gonna fucking read it all. They don't give a fuck. And they don't give a fuck, why the fuck will we give a fuck? They don't even care. And they sign it based on favors and politics and what can you do for my motherfucking group and shit.
Not only that, but you get legislature, like for our infrastructure and something like that. Like we're like, this is related to the PRO Act thing. We have people that want to get started, on this work on our infrastructure so badly. They've been putting it together for a while. They've been, figuring out how to allocate funds and all this shit, and they're pushing it forward, and that's great because it needs to be done. But then you have people on the left are saying, you know what? We're attaching this PRO Act thing to that. So if the infrastructure shit passes, then everything passes. The PRO Act and everything passes. That's the sneaky shit that they fucking pull. They attach these other totally separate issues to the main issue they're trying to push.
Buried in thousands of pages.
Pardon me. Yeah, and they know that everybody that wants to push for the infrastructure shit is going to push it through. So they're going to get their little fucking bullshit smuggled right through and past. And so very few people are actually going to pay attention to what it is. That's why there's so many people that are saying, well, fuck, why can't we just keep, every issue separate? The infrastructure, one thing, this PROACT thing, over here separately. Pass them separately. Don't keep on bundling shit together. Don't keep on fluffing up these fucking, bills and legislature and all of this shit. Don't.
It's fucking disgusting. You can't imagine what's in there because, like I said, nobody, people in the fucking building that are actually changing your life. I mean, your whole fucking existence can be changed with a paragraph in the right place. And these are literally thousands of pages. They're just skimming through and skipping over. They're not reading it, people. Look, there's no fucking way that these motherfuckers, Newt Gingrich and all these cocksuckers, that they would sit and fucking read every goddamn page carefully with a fine-tooth comb. Granted, they may have a team. Maybe their team goes through and takes it out in sections, man. I hope so. But I'm pretty sure that a lot of this shit just like I said, if you can do me a favor, I'll sign it. What are you going to get me? I know I'm straight. I got $100 million in the fucking bank anyway. I got like 3 wives. What the fuck do I care? I got 3 boats and a fucking island. What are you gonna do if we ruin the? So what? I'm gonna sign it. If it's gonna make me some more money, worst case scenario, I'll move to fucking Australia. If we fuck the country up and I accidentally, nobody cares. They don't care. They don't live on our level because I'm saying that's why because they don't is why they don't even have our best interests at heart. I mean, you can't expect them to. You can't expect them to. I mean, they got that. We deserve the shit for just standing here and watching them fucking do that shit.
They're so detached. That's the thing. That's basically what I'm gathering from what you're saying. They're so detached from what daily life is for the average citizen. They don't understand. They don't understand, hardship. They don't have, any idea what it is like to, actually sit down and calculate your bills and your budget and whatnot. They have accountants for that shit. They have they got, they don't know what it's like to have to clean their own fucking bathroom.
I mean, they've been doing that Grubhub shit for like 30 years.
Yeah,
well, 100 years, really. I mean,
these people have people to shop for them. It's just they don't. Anyways, back to what I was
shit.
talking about.
Nancy Pelosi talking about they recently restocked the freezer. Like they restocked the freezer. It's like it's just an automatic thing. When you open the freezer, oh my god, look, more ice cream. I didn't even fucking know. That's privilege, and it's not white or black. That's money privilege that every fucking body, even if they're fucking Puerto Rock black, gets to fucking have. If you have the major color that matters, which is fucking green, you can have any goddamn thing you want. You can wake up in the morning and all your clothes that you fucking shit in and spilt shit all over are in the fucking closet, and you're like, how did that happen? Magical fucking leprechauns, I guess. You go downstairs, the wine thing is full again. Son of a bitch. The ice cream is all back. I ate one bite, they threw it out and bought a new fucking one with tax money.
Yeah. And no matter how much you try to point this out to people, these problems that we see. I mean, this goes from everything from the ice cream issue, everything from that all the way up to like the top conspiracies and shit. All
and they see it all the same. It's all the same to them because it's like whether it's an ice cream bar or a child that gets thrown off a bridge, it doesn't matter. Well, not mine.
here's what really irritates me is that after almost 26 years now, I've been diving into this shit from conspiracy theories to fucking politics, all that other shit, and pardon me. The one thing that I've noticed is that no matter how much you prove to people, here's the facts. Here's the facts.
Nobody gives a fuck.
They laugh at you. They call you crazy. They don't give a shit. Whatever the issue is. Then, when the government finally does declassify things or disclose whatever thing, the fucking Freedom of Information Act forces them to release information to the public, and suddenly all those conspiracies that we were talking about are proven to be true. Finally, some people are like, "Oh, look at that."
Then they want to come educate your ass.
Yeah, but now here's the worst part of it. Now that there's even more shit going on, and we've been telling people, and our track record is good because everything we fucking said was going to happen happened. But now that we're saying that there's more shit that's going to happen, the same fucking people that laughed before, but then said, "Oh my God, look at that! It came true," are once again on that same bullshit they were on before. Of no, that's bullshit. You said it was
Look, man,
bullshit
I was
last time.
always standing behind you, but now everything you said was remotely accurate, but not
Right?
this time.
Yeah. I mean, you got a good track record, sure, but
Same dumbass motherfuckers that
yeah,
say, I know that history would tell us that everybody in power is bad, has always been bad. I mean, all the way back to till there was nobody, just every time there's ever been somebody in charge of a big group of people and had too much power, all the way
hmm
back, he's been bad guy. It's never not been that way, including the fucking England. And by the way, I can't say nothing on Facebook, but this cocksucker fucking Prince Philip, nobody gives a fuck. Okay, fuck you. I hope the fucking Queen shortly fucking sees you again. That kind of shit. Like I forgot what I was talking about. See, kids, this is why you don't do drugs. Okay,
you're talking about.
save me, Seymour.
Oh my God. Oh my God. Okay, you know what?
See, man.
It just know what no, but that was perfect timing though because we are actually at the end of the episode. So everybody that had anything to gain from what we've been talking about has already gained it. Anybody who isn't going to gain shit, they don't fucking matter. And yeah, we're at that fucking point anyway. So look, listen, people. When we tell you there's something going on, we're not doing it for our fucking own benefit or for our health or for our fucking attention or none of that shit. We're trying to help you. If you don't fucking believe it, that's on you. You can be one of the ones to suffer when this shit comes true. That's fuck it. That's just how it is.
I don't care because I know you ain't listening anyway. Fuck y'all.
Oh, okay, yeah. I fuck y'all. Fuck it. It's just what it is. All right, everybody. Thank you for watching. Have a splendiferous fucking night. Peace.